Israelites, we come out week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this sinful kingdom called America, also known as Babylon in the scriptures. And first and foremost, before we get started, we want to give all praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son and their proper true names in the Hebrew tongue. Ka, Halayim, La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha, Rakah, Quadash, Ma'amah. All right, also want to give a double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, also to our elders as well, down here in the Lions Den of Yasharala, Camp Mahara 1. Salutations to all the occupying the four corners of the earth, push this truth with sincerity. All right, salutations also to the men and women that listen to sincerity too as well, man. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. With that, we're going to go ahead and jump straight into it.
All right, somebody get Matthew 24 and 6.
You got it? Yeah, main page.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So we're hearing wars and rumors of wars, and that's what we're hearing about right now, man. Why is that? Because of who is in rulership right now. All right, but you're not going to hear of wars and rumors and wars when the righteous are in rule. All right? Ever since this devil been in rulership, evils has been multiplied on the earth, and those evils been multiplied through bloodshed, unaliving, and pillaging. That's how they founded every kingdom that they have, from Alexander all the way to what we're seeing right now. All right, but when the righteous rule, the world's gonna be at peace. All right. So let's get that Proverbs 29 and 2.
Proverbs chapter 29 verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bears rule, the people mourn.
Right. The people mourn because the wicked are bearing rule right now. All right. So there's the people rejoice when there's peace on the earth. But what was the devil's job? To come forth and take peace away from the earth. Somebody get Revelation 6 and 4. That's his own devil's job, to bring take peace away from the earth.
This is Revelation chapter 6, verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
And that was his job. That red horse is talking about Esau, starting with Alexander, going all the way down to what we see, this kingdom that we see erected today. Go ahead.
And that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
And that sword is an instrument of destruction. That means to bring forth war. And that's what you're seeing today. So the Lord created all things to himself, even the wicked, for the day of evil, all right, to be punished. So these evil doings of these wicked individuals, Esau, that has erected his kingdom that we see on the earth today, to push forth their narrative and their agenda with one world government and one world everything, right, is what got people in the state of mourning right now. Because it's nothing but oppression. The system is nothing but oppression designed to take peace from the earth. And how are they doing it? Through war.
It's funny you doing this lesson. I was going to do a lesson just on a lady. She was pretty much grieving. She said, I want to unalive myself, but not because, I'm sad. It's because, this world is so hard to live in. I make $21 an hour, but that's not enough money to survive, She was just going on and on and on. And pretty much what the scripture went into, when the righteous, when the wicked are in rulership, the people mourn. All right, there's no true rest in this place, physically or spiritually.
Right.
Hey, that also that shows that she has no mental place of comfort, man. Spiritual place of comfort, man. That's why the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai give us that safe place, give us that safe haven. When something is overwhelming, we have somewhere to go, man. Hey, what it is, Proverbs 18 and 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous one to it and is safe, man. So therefore, anything placed on our plate and it seems overwhelming, we have a way to escape. We have a way to overcome what's placed in front of us that seems unbearable or unconquerable, which it is. Anything is conquerable as long as we got the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai on our side, man. And that shows you the difference between the ones that are with the Lord or walking with the Lord and the ones that are not, man.
All right, somebody, on that note, somebody get Ezekiel 11 and 16 real quick.
This is Ezekiel chapter 11, You said verse who?
16.
16. Verse 16. It says, therefore say, thus saith Yahweh power, although I have cast them far off from among the heathen.
And when he had cast us afar among the heathen, we went into servitude, we went into slavery. But even though we were in that state of mourning, being oppressed by these devils, right? The Lord made, like the brother said, she had no spiritual, no mental safe haven to go through in a time of turmoil like this. But the Lord always made us a sanctuary for a place for us to go spiritually, for us to be able to deal with the oppression that we have to deal with. Go ahead.
And although I have scattered them among the countries, yet will I be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come.
Right. So even though we're scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, right, sit down among all these other countries to be oppressed, the Lord still made us a little sanctuary for us to run to. And that's His name, man. He says His name is a strong tower, and the righteous run into it and are safe. So even though we're oppressed in the system, the Lord gave us a safe haven for us to dwell. All right. Let's get So now, ain't nothing but wars, rumors of wars. All right. That sword being drawn by the wicked and being swung by the wicked. Right. But in 1948, you had Israel becoming a sovereign nation. What was it called? Through the Balfour Declaration. But the scripture said, you know, when the righteous rule, the people are rejoiced. So if they're really the children of Yahweh by Shema Shai, why is there war going on the earth today?
Why aren't they in rulership? Well,
They are.
y'all about to say
Yeah. So why with them being in rulership, why is there still war going on? Go ahead.
Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hands.
Right, that sword was given to them for them to practice. So, what do? They go down, they lay down meditating on this. They meditate on how they're gonna do, what wickedness they're gonna do the next day.
And we see it, and they're like their think tanks, their summits and stuff like that.
Come.
That's right. And they covet fields and they take them by violence.
Covet fields and take them by violence, man.
Just like what, Gaza?
Yeah, right. They said they're gonna make Gaza the metropolis. And then the question was asked Trump, like, what about the Palestinians that are over there right now? Oh, we'll make a place for them. There's 10 millions of them over there. We have room for them.
Yeah, and they did the same thing to us.
Right.
They doing that with Greenland too right now, man. Trying to get a part of Greenland, trying to get them. If I'm not mistaken, it was their army trying to get their army to be part of America's army, man.
Yeah, you try that shit with Mexico and Venezuela.
Yeah.
Jakes, we tired of that shit.
Yeah.
All right, and they covet fields and take them by violence, man. The sword and houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage.
Even a man, I was having a conversation with a woman last night, and we were in Walmart, and we thought it was a Northern Kingdom family, but it turned out they were Arabic. And they had a little child that was running amok all throughout Walmart, right? They're like, damn, normally they discipline, they don't play that shit with their kids. I said, but they live in America now. See, what America does, when you get here, they Americanize you, they Westernize you to where you forget your foundation on what you grew up on or what your family heritage is. So they might have grew up, their heritage might have grew up where they really discipline their kids, where they do in the Middle East, they really do. Like by the time a child is 12 over there, they can take care of a whole family versus when they're 18 over here, they still can't fend for themselves.
Yeah, and what they did to the Native Americans.
Right.
They had their own whole system, what's called an ecosystem going on.
Hey,
They came and destroyed all of that, with smallpox, et cetera, et cetera. Now go ahead.
Hey, and just to add on too, I forget who said it. It was like basically this is like prison planet over here, man. So people, so people on the outside looking in over here to Babylon want to come over here. Oh yeah, it looks all nice, gold, the grass green on the other side. But when they get over here, they finally realize not even something. They They don't realize it's a prison that they in, man. Shit, they locked in over here. Hey, shit, they can go, but hey, but guess what? At the end of the day, man, once you get over here, shit, you already being indoctrinated as soon as you take the first bite of the fucking food over here, man. And they're putting all different types of medicine in it, just like going to jail. You know, they got the different sedatives and whatnot in the food, the drinks and everything like that too as well, man. So you come over here, just like the bishop was saying, shit, you getting Americanized soon you step foot on the soil, man.
Man, this is so crazy. You know, when you work on a submarine, when they wanted them to go to 12 and 13-hour days, or sometimes they go 16 to 18-hour days, I'm like, how do y'all stay up so long without getting tired? They increase the oxygen level, so it makes it harder for them to go to sleep.
Damn.
It's crazy.
All right, verse 3. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, behold, against this family, Esau, do I devise an evil from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily from this time, for this time is evil. That's on Esau now.
It's on Esau now. So all the hell that they was stirring up on this earth is gonna fall right back down on them. That's going into what? Isaiah chapter 14, hell from beneath the meat to move to meet thee at that coming. All right, so now all they've been doing, that great sword that was given to him, and what did it say? He that unalive with the sword must be unalive with the sword. So that's going to be a witness against him and a trap against him.
Gone through a boomerang, can't even catch.
Deuteronomy 28:43, the stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
He high, he up there.
Yep, and that mindset is up there too.
Gone.
You know?
But it's not upright.
But it's not upright. And they're going to be exalted, but while they're up there, the judgment is going to be such a weight on them while they're up there, they're going to drop. Fall, you know? The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. And he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from afar, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. This is the point that people mourn. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
Right.
So all he just come and do is just seek to kill, steal, and destroy, man. What did he say what did he say that what was so heavy upon them, man? All that wickedness, that judgment so heavy upon them.
Yeah.
What it say? That's why it says
Iniquity.
Yeah, right. Because what it said, his bones are filled with the sins of his youth.
Right.
So all that they did from the beginning all the way up till now is going to be a judgment upon them. That's why the scripture says, I looked and behold, I seen Satan fall like lightning unto the earth.
It's going to be heavy.
It's going to be super heavy, bro.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
That's the tilting of the scale, the seesaw.
Come on.
This is Proverbs chapter 22 and in verse 22. It says, rob not the poor because he is poor, neither oppress the afflicted in the gate. For Yahweh will plead their cause and spoil the spoil of those that spoil them. All right, so Esau gonna have his end game in due time, and because what Esau's been spreading is his philosophies with that wine amongst all these different nations and causing hell. All right, causing people to go against their way of living. All right, but hey, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is gonna plead their cause. He's gonna return a favor unto the wicked, man.
Turn favor away from the wicked.
Turn
Favor away, then turn favor towards the righteous, which is us. You know what I'm saying? Kabash.
Or this is Numbers 35 and 33. So he shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Defile not therefore the land which ye shall inherit, wherein I dwell, for I, the Lord, dwell among the children of Israel. So the Lord, like the brother's talking about, has a judgment in store for these heathen nations ruling over us in this place, the counsel of the wicked. But like we was also talking about earlier, in the midst of this oppression, the Lord is with us. We have a secret place, a place of protection in the midst of all these things, the traps, snares, darkness of the face meant to devour us, to keep us until Yahushua's return. And that's why people need to focus on, rather than the oppression. You get to focus on the darkness, be consumed by it, or the light and be saved through it.
Right, and that's also talking about 2/3 of our people. Like, look what they did to Yahushua. They rose up against him, so their blood needs to be shed too. You know? You got one?
Psalms 10 and 3, the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, And they blessed the covetous, whom Yahweh abhorreth.
So, let me get this. All right, got it. There you go.
Yep, and the covetous means ill-gotten gain.
Ill-gotten gain. Look at these. See, these are the ones that set it up. They bless these individuals, and that covers. All of them get ill-gotten gain, man, based upon the system that was set up for that purpose alone.
Now, if you would talk to them, they're like, "Oh, I didn't get it by ill-gotten. You know, I was born. My dad gave it to me. You know, his dad gave it to him. But then you keep going back and back and back and forth. He killed somebody, robbed somebody, slew somebody.
Now, we're necessarily talking about the ones that was set up, and that's really their mindset. That's exactly what they want to do, and that's their agenda.
They want to keep doing it.
They want to keep doing it.
Matter of fact, I think you had shared the post with Teen Titans. They was doing like a little skit. There was basically these world leaders sitting at the table. You know, the table, the man. But basically, they were sitting at the table, man. They was like, if we wanted to take over a country, how would we do it? Then Raven came out, hey, we would get all the politicians, we would overpay them, make them push out our agendas, have push the agendas on the people, and have them play out everything into fruition. And then they have no choice but to obey with basically the plans that they drew out, man, which actually is going on to this day, man.
They were like,
so
whoa,
with that being said, they behind, what's the big dude from, the small dude from the Wizard of Oz that was behind the curtain that put fear in everybody?
That was
once they found out who he was, Khan, man. So that's these people right here, you know. They're pushing out their agendas behind the curtain, and the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is about to reveal them, man. Appreciate it.
Interjection? No? You sure? Let me finish this real quick. It says, for the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and bless the covetous. Psalms 10 still. Whom Yahweh abhorreth, the wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High. They're not going to seek after righteousness.
They're not, because check this out. Through much oppression, they got gain. So what does Scripture say? Surely oppression will make a wise man mad. You go back to Ezekiel 27, it says, thou art wiser than Daniel. With thy wisdom you have gotten all these riches and gain. Right? But you would think a smart man getting that, he would wise up and like, what's going to happen to him on the latter end? But he's not thinking about that. So now he's become foolish and he's boasting about all his heart's desire and blessing the covenant.
Hey, that's why it's easier for a camel to go through a needle of a gate. All right, then for a rich man to enter into heaven. They not finna shed off what they done gained in order to get the righteousness of the Lord, even though they can't, man.
Yeah, he said, teach them their ways and not something.
Yeah, what is the terminology that Dave Chappelle used when they talk about the monkey and the salt? The monkey will let the salt go, he could take his hand out the trap. But Esau would not be able to pass through that needle gate because he's not going to be able to take off that excess baggage. Even if he took off the excess baggage, well, guess what? He still got to wear. He got to still wear all the wickedness that he's done throughout history. So he still ain't gonna be able to get through.
He got a trail following him.
Yeah, he got a target on his back.
Right.
And then when you think about that, that's a good analogy, man, because you can, me personally hearing that, visualizing that monkey in there, holding on the banana, whatever the case may be, the salt rather, right? The savor of the earth. They're holding it. They see the danger coming. They see it coming, but they so greedy they don't want to let it go in order to get out of harm's way. And that's what's going on with Esau right now. They see their kingdom falling and still not trying to straighten up and get right, man.
All right, last one. Verse 5. His ways are always grievous. All right, the people mourn.
People mourn. Oppression.
That's right. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. The Most High's judgments are far above out of Esau's sight. It goes right over their heads. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. He saith in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. That's what y'all just said.
The small Edomite that be at the weightlifting conventions going up with all the big dudes bumping into him. Hey, that's America, man. Hey, that's America. Perfect example, man. Hey, your pride got you sitting up here when you really down here and you ain't got no mic to go up against everybody else, man. Why? Because the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai built everybody else to come against you. And you not even realize that. Why? Because you're stuck in your old ways, man.
All they have to do, all these other nations have to do is see Esau wounded, like Rocky IV. But the moment Rocky got that one good shot in, and he hit the Russian, and he saw blood come out of him, because everybody thought this was a machine the way he beat Apollo Creed. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thought this wasn't even a real human. But as soon as they saw that little bit of blood come out of him, then they're like, okay, that's exactly what's going to happen with America.
Weak is weak.
You got two, I think. You still got yours? Okay.
Quick one, real quick. This is Revelation 18. We're speaking on how much baggage is on top of Esau, right? It says, this is Revelation 18:5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh have to remember her iniquities. So that's how much sins that's weighing down on her. So on Esau, Edom, Adawam, Salaki. Yeah. Oh, okay. So yeah, but yeah, that's how much sins is weighing down on them. So no matter how much they get, you know, how much they come out here and try, oh, y'all are doing great, and you know, try to uplift us like they doing. Their sins are still on them, no matter what, man. They can take off as much clothing as they want. Their sins still reach to the heavens, man. So the Lord's gonna remember that and reward her double, you know, according to that.
Yep. And just to back up Zariel, you said they always say they didn't take it by covetousness.
Right.
I wanted to get this one earlier, but let's bring it up. Sirach 10:7. It says, pride is hateful before Yahweh. The pride of thy heart has deceived thee. You know, Esau is prideful from the womb. Actually, not only that, because they're taught to have that pride, because of people like Alexander and what they did during slavery. You know, still conquering and what they call that? Conquest. You know, World War II. They dropped Big Boy Little Man on Japan so they can stop their conquest of trying to take over lands. But ain't nobody stopping Esau yet. So that build up their confidence.
Right.
You know, that's what they're like. Shoot, we can do that in Gaza today. Nobody can do nothing.
Right.
They say, who seeth me? Pride is hateful before Yahweh and man. Right, that's why we don't like it either. And by both doeth one commit iniquity. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries. See, injuries, that's a crime. You can't have a crime without injury in reality.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Why is earth and ashes proud?
Why is earth and ashes proud? These the basis of men, the bottom of nothing.
Right.
How you got a nerve to be proud?
Knowing that we're gonna leave this earth someday.
Right.
You know, they want to gain everything while they're here.
You know what? That's why the pride of their heart has deceived. Somebody get Psalms 49 and 11. All right, start at verse 9 real quick.
Yep.
49 and 9 all the way to the 11.
This is Psalms 49 and 9, and it reads that he should still live forever. Go up some
One finger Willie down there.
One more. It's on. Yeah, 11 is one of the points, but there was another one going further up talking about the pride of witness.
6.
It might 6. What it say? Yeah,
So
bring it up.
This is Psalm 49 and 6, and it reads, they that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches, none of them can by any means redeem his brother.
Right, they ain't nothing they can do to redeem their brother, or nothing they can do to redeem themselves from, they ain't got enough money to redeem themselves from all the wickedness that they did. But it's their mindset that they have. Skip down to verse 11.
They ain't got no money to get them out of the debt they in, so I have to go get them out of trouble.
It says, none of them can by any means redeem his brother, nor give to Yahweh a ransom for him. For the redemption of their soul is precious. Yeah, precious, and it ceases forever.
Right, and that's going into the elect. All right, keep going.
That he should still live forever and not see corruption. For he seeth that wise men, D-I-E, likewise the fool, and the brutish person, the brutish person perish and leave their wealth to others.
Right, and that's their mindset. They feel like once they perish, it's they pass down that wealth to their generation and generation and generation. They keep going, and they think that this is going to keep going on forever.
Verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their land after their own names.
That's what they be doing: land grabbing, conquesting, taking over everything that they see, enlarging their desires as hell, and that's death, man. Interjection?
You sure? All right, real quick. Just to back y'all up real fast on that point. I'm gonna finish that scripture though, in the car.
Come.
I was gonna back y'all up real quick. This is Zephaniah He said they ain't gonna be able to pay their way out of this.
Right.
Zephaniah 1:18. Neither their gold, their silver, nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of Yahweh's wrath. But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land.
A speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land.
All right, let's go back here real quick. It says in Sirach 10:9, why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man.
There's not a more wicked thing than a covetous man, man. So there's nothing more wicked than Esau.
For such an one setteth his own soul for sale. And he tried to do that too. For the pottage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sold his birthright.
He did. And he did. He did.
That was selling his soul, literally.
Yeah, that was literally it.
Yeah.
Because while he liveth, he casteth away his vows.
Damn.
He throw his heritage away. He was the firstborn, so they're supposed to get the blessing.
They're going to be utterly cut off, too. That's crazy.
Utterly cut off. They disrespected the Most High. It shows lack of faith, complete lack of faith when he told Jacob, I'll give you my birthright.
Yeah, what is it to do to me? I'm about to die.
I'm about to die.
You die and keep and be with the Father.
Didn't he do it twice?
No, it was one.
Okay, good.
He tried to.
Good. All right. Go ahead.
This is Job chapter 20. I'm gonna read verse 15. It says, he hath swallowed down riches and shall vomit them up again. Yahweh shall cast them out of his belly. Verse 19. Because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away an house which he builded not. So this devil has swallowed down riches. He's taken things that doesn't belong to him and violently taken away houses. Going back into Micah, Micah chapter 2, verse 2, where he oppresses a man. He take houses, he take lands from people through bloodshed, through violence. So because he has done these things and taken this, the Lord is going to cast these things out of his belly. All the riches, anything that he's ever taken, the Lord's going to make him vomit it up again.
We the richest too.
Con.
They're gonna cast. Remember? Okay. Just like Jonah in the whale.
Right.
He was in the belly of the beast. And the Lord made the beast vomit up.
Vomit
He's
up.
gonna cause them to vomit us up too.
Exactly. Same thing with Pharaoh.
Yeah, that's
What
what
did
I
he
was
say?
gonna
This
say,
last
like
plague will make Pharaoh thrust your ass out of the way. Same thing.
And then we're gonna get everything from the world that they took from us.
Right. So the Lord is going to make this devil return everything. And they say, if you go down to verse 23, it says, when he's about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fear of his wrath upon him while he is eating. That was another. It was another. Well, basically, I just roughly paraphrase it.
Still devouring to this day.
When the Lord cast up those riches out of this devil's belly, according to the restitution, he's going to have to pay all that back, and he's not going to enjoy having to pay it back.
That's the way he's going to have to pay it back.
This is Psalms chapter 73 in verse 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compass them about as a chain, violence cover them as a garment. And like these devils, they ain't in trouble. They feel like they can do everything they want to do, and ain't nobody gonna bring them down. But the Yahweh Shai is gonna bring them down. He says, 8, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning the oppression. They speak loftily. They speak with such confidence as if, nothing is ever going to bring them down. They will always be in rulership, and that's why they don't understand. The Lord got them in the trick bag, and everything that they done unto us is going to be done unto them double.
And Esau always talking about, oh yeah, we have a 20-year plan on how to make this city building expressways and stuff like that. But like in their mind, they see themselves living, forever. The house is continuing forever. The infrastructure continuously constructing. I don't know.
Construction continues to happen. Go ahead.
This basically, backing up the statement that the elder had made, basically saying that we are part of the Lord's jewels as well. So Joel chapter 3 and verse 5, because you have taken my silver and my gold and have carried it to your temples, my goodly pleasant things, The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border. Behold, I will raise them out of the places whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. So the time going to come for that recompense, where basically, the wicked is going to have to pay, for physically taking the Lord's jewels. You see what I'm saying? You got to understand, like, they have the bottom of the, I forgot what it's called, the Roman Catholic Rome. You got to understand that somewhere it's the Ark of the Covenant. Somewhere it's everything that was in the vessels of Jews that was in the Lord's house. They got that somewhere. And they physically had the Lord's people here, and scattered across the four corners of the earth.
They say it's a man and his heritage, his lineage and everything.
And
You see that?
lands back too.
You're right. We're going to get all that stuff back, man. All right.
Way more than 40 acres in the mule.
Yeah, we ain't got nothing but time. We got time today.
That's when we're going to learn true patience. Go ahead. No, we're learning true patience right now. Go ahead.
So there's Isaiah 14:21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I'll rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name, and remnant, and son, and nephew, saith the Lord. And that's the judgment these people have in store coming. Slaughter. Like they were talking about earlier, they may say, I didn't do anything, I just inherited it. Well, that's why you were getting that judgment.
That's what he inherited, judgment.
Yeah, that's all it is. The Lord just kept you in that same lot. Y'all just playing hot potato. That's all it is. The Lord said, I'm going to get you. There ain't nothing you can do to say against that, because they're not doing nothing to cleanse themselves now. They're waxing worse and worse with what they inherited. The Lord rising up against them now. We see it. He turning back the tables. He's restoring the balance now by bringing these people down. There's nothing they can do to stop it. And like we'll talk about again, they not doing anything. They still want that go. These riches, they getting caught with the hot potatoes, as we see clearly in prophecy.
This is we just read it, but I'm reading the GMT. This is part. Job 20:9 in the translation. The wicked will disappear from the place where they used to live. And then, wait a second. And their children, this is the point, and their children will make good on what they stole from the poor.
Dang.
Their bodies used to be young and vigorous, but soon they will be turned into dust.
How?
They're going to pay for it.
Hey, cause think about it, like dust, like it dissipates and disappears. So the scripture that Kabash just read, it said, and I'll cut off son and nephew. Anything that can bring a generation, keep a lineage going is going to be cut off. Anything that has sperm, that carries sperm, is going to be cut off from these generations. See that? Any more precepts?
I got one.
Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 50:31. It says, behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, saith the Lord, the God of hosts, for thy day is come. The time that I will visit thee. It says, and the most proud shall stumble and fall. It says, and none shall raise him up. Just going to the point, Esau is going to have his fall. He's falling right now. We're seeing the downfall of Esau's kingdom right now. And it says, none is going to be able to raise him back up. All right? It says,
Go ahead.
It says, and I will kindle a fire in his cities, and it shall devour all around about him, all right? And we're gonna see that in due time, where when they be in array against Babylon, man. We seeing the uproars of the people of the nations, all right? We seeing the escalations of the World War III. The scripture says, behold, World War III coming quickly. So we're gonna see that time where all these different nations that was with America is gonna be against her, Verse 33 says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, going back to that oppression. It says, and all that took captives, held them fast, they refused to let them go. And that's the pride of Esau, man. He don't want to let the jewels, he don't want to let the treasures go, man. But it's gonna be taken from him in due time, man.
The Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart.
Yeah, our people literally sing songs, let my people go.
Esau said no. Yeah, wait. No. Hey, any more present?
I got an interjection.
Okay.
Psalm chapter 54, verse 5. He shall reward evil unto my enemy. Cut them off in thy truth. That's what's going on. You know, in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the servants that have been called to do the work are speaking the truth, bringing this Edomite down until Yahushai comes back.
He outside the temple. That's a bastard. Mamzer.
We'll take Keith for 500.
No pun intended. I wasn't throwing shots at nobody in particular. But all right, let's get Isaiah chapter 2, verse 2 all the way to 4.
It's Isaiah chapter 2, verse 2. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains.
Meaning over every other governor or every other kingdom. All right, we're gonna be established over everything. The Lord's kingdom. All right.
It shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it.
Come on. Keep all the way to 4.
Real quick. Isaiah 9 and 6. Where you at?
Isaiah 2 and 4.
All right.
2 and 3.
Isaiah 9 and 6. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulders.
That's talking about Yahweh Shah,
And
man.
Yahweh shall gonna be exalted by. He's exalted by.
Again, who is that? Who was this exalted? Was it second Ezra?
Damn, 14 minutes.
Yeah, get that ready.
I got another one.
Yeah.
All right, it's 2nd Ezra chapter 2, and I'm gonna start at verse 43. It says, matter of fact, 42. It says, I Ezra saw upon the Mount Zion a great people whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns.
All right, so now, yeah, he is taller than all of us, but he's more exalted than everyone else. So he's gonna be more. We're gonna be exalted over the earth, and Yahweh Shai is gonna be more exalted than we are.
His oral form is unmatched.
Come on. That part type shit.
It says, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marvel at greatly.
Right, so he's so those are the 2 points. He's already exalted over us, and we're going to be exalted over these other nations.
Right. He said, I saw Yahweh Shai high and lifted up, and his train filled the whole earth. Right. Isaiah 9 and 6 again. You can go back to your precept too, right? Where he was at. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulders, and his name is called Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty God, or Power, the Everlasting Father, or Authority, the Prince of Peace. That's Yahweh Shai.
All right.
We're like his children in the spirit, in a sense. The same way Paul was the father of who? Timothy? He was? Spiritual father.
All right. Back at 2nd Ezra chapter 2, verse 43. Start from that point.
No, that was
All right, verse 44. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. Now are they crowned and receive palms.
Wow.
Then said I unto the angel, What young person is that? So like, is it that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the son of Yahweh, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
That's what we're doing, standing stiffly for the name of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's why we're exalting them now. And we're going to be exalted by them, by Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. And then he's going to be exalted even more as he places crowns upon our head. We're going to give more praise and glory unto him. Go ahead, Ashar.
This is Isaiah chapter 2, verse 3. And many people shall go and say, Come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem.
That just kills any other nation. Those are the other nations talking about what they're going to have to do, how they're going to have to learn and inquire of the Lord through ass whoopings. Straight up. All of our people shall be righteous, but they just still going to have to, they're going to have to forcibly understand. And forcibly know, just like how when we were in the Gentile state of mind, how did the Lord teach us? You see that? They don't get exempt from that. They're going to have to feel it too.
Yeah. I'm here reading this. I'm like, wow, this is funny. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Luke 16 and 19. There was a certain rich man. I don't know why I can see it in my head. He's just like Joe. There was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen, right, being exalted royalty, and fared sumptuously every day. They get richer and richer.
Richer and richer every day off of oppression.
Yeah. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which is code word for Israel, Jacob, which was laid at his gate full of sores. Right? Putrefying sores, right?
Putrefying sores. Somebody want to get that? What is that? Isaiah 1 and 3? Or no?
Right. They saw us afflicted and they took advantage of it.
Yeah, Isaiah 1 and 5, I think.
Yep. You got to hold it.
Good.
Oh yeah. This is Isaiah chapter 1 and 5. Why should ye be stricken any more? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint. From the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores. They have not been closed.
So we had, Yahweh Shah was that ointment to heal those sores, man.
Yep. And now let's keep going. Luke 16 and 21. Well, I'll start from 20 again. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate full of sores, being afflicted under the curses.
Because who's in rulership?
Yep, and because we went against the Lord.
Come.
And desiring to be fed with crumbs. They wouldn't give us no damn crumbs. Which fell from the rich man's table. All right. What's that? What's that? Food stamps. Oh, even going back to slavery. It's called soul food.
Ooh,
in
wow.
physical sense. But then you had what? Civil rights.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So yeah, they what? Who? Obama. That was another.
Obama. They want a so-called black man in office.
And what was his slogan? Hope.
Hope. False hope.
False hope.
We can. And he ain't bringing no damn hope.
But like to understand that we eating the crumbs off the rich man's table. What did Yahweh Shai tell the woman? No, not the woman at the well, because she was a heathen. The other woman that needed her daughter to be healed. It's like, no, don't. Sure, they eat off the crumbs from the king's table. That's the same thing she told Yahweh Shai. You see that?
Even the dogs.
Even the dogs. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. He wouldn't give us crumbs. He called us less than a dog. And desiring to be fed with the crumbs, which fell from the rich man's table, moreover, the dogs came and licked their swords. That's when they set up Elam and the quickie marts in our neighborhood.
7-Elevens and shit.
All that, feeding us that poison.
Making the wounds worse.
In the Chinese stores, and then the FDA giving approval for them to sell rat cat dogs.
Then they get the Eritreans and the Ethiopians to set up the stores. You know what I'm saying? And the Sudanese to set up stores in our neighborhood. There's black people there. And first of all, we're not black, and we're all different shades of brown. But we're talking about nationality. You put these different nations to afflict us in our own ghettos, in our own hoods, knowing that there's a difference between us. It says it in the Bible, how it said a difference between the Egyptians and the children of Israel. So there's a difference between those true Africans who don't like us. They hate us worse than Esau sometimes. But you know what I'm saying? But you got them, you give them money and incentive to put stores in our neighborhoods. See what I'm saying?
That's right. Oh, somebody get that too? Ready for this next verse? The beggar on the dunghill?
1 Samuel 2 and 7.
That's right. Like Luke 16 and here to the point. And it came to pass that the beggar died. All right.
Yeah, I got it.
Go ahead. So we're gonna cast off this form of who we are now, being a beggar, being the ones on the bottom. You know, when they got it raised up high, we were down low. That's gonna change to where we're gonna be up high and they're gonna be down low.
Right, because we come up like, all right. So now,
look at what's his name, Arnold.
Arnold.
This is 1 Samuel chapter 2 and verse 7. The Lord, Yahweh Shai, maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up.
Right.
He raiseth up the poor out of the dust and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord.
That goes into we ain't gotta get it, but the what's that? Song of Solomon. Look not upon me because I am black. Yeah, because she was basically saying, you know, he had me out in the field. You know, I was being tormented and afflicted. But trust me, my King is going to cleanse me and fix me up one day. That's what she was saying. If you read that chapter,
just like he did before.
Just like he did before. All right. That was it on that. That was the point, right?
Yeah, that's the point.
Luke 16 and 22. And it came to pass that the beggar died. You see that? The beggar gonna cast off this type of living. We ain't gonna be a beggar.
Now we take off the mortal and put on immortality.
Right up out of the dunghill, this place.
And was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom, into the promise of Abraham.
What does that go? What does that go? What is that? Zechariah?
Yeah.
2 birds came out.
Yep.
2 birds came out of the Ephah.
Yep. To take us into Abraham, the promise that was given to Abraham.
Come.
And the rich man also died. Oh shit, they ain't gonna be the rich man no more. And he was buried.
Cut.
Next precept. You got one? Huh? All right, bring it out real quick, and then go back to that.
This is Malachi chapter 4, verse 2. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and shall go forth and grow up as cows of the stall. So we're waiting for Yahweh Shai to bring us out of this dunghill, to heal us from these sores, to get these nations up off of us, so he can heal us and treat us as cows in the stall. So he can comb our coats and do all that, train us up, exalt us, so we could be looked upon as the holy nation of people that we are, rather than the lowly nation of people that were looked at as in this place. That's how they label us, as a sick dog in the street, a stray. Because, you know, we lost our place of rest. But we have our place of rest, but these people treat us like we don't have it. But the Lord gonna make that manifest when he pull up for his elect, his remnant of Israel that comes to a great, and we exalt him.
And he was exalted. He pulled up for the elect 2,000 years ago and was exalted at that moment in time when he stood there on that tree. That was the height. That was the height. That was the first height of his career, for lack of better terms. But then, as they seen him exalted in front of everybody, what they thought which is his lowest point, which was his highest, right? He's going to be even more glorified when he descends from heaven. See that?
Yeah, he said he appointed their bounds that they cannot pass.
Cannot surpass.
Yeah, them brothers gonna start going up.
Mayday!
All right, losing altitude. Isaiah 14 and 18. This goes into that grave again, right? All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory. All right, even us, we're gonna have our kingdoms, and all the nations gonna have their form of living in the kingdom. All right, that goes into Esau dying off and being a rich man, and us dying off and being a beggar. But check this out. But thou, Esau, art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain. So even when they get put into subjection, they ain't gonna be able to go into their land. They're gonna be put in the pit. Right? They're gonna be cast out. But thou art cast out of thy grave, see, like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain. So not even a dead corpse, but the rotten raiment that's on the corpse. So they worse than that. All right. Thrust through with the sword that goeth down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden under feet. Thou shalt not be joined with them in the burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. Well, yeah. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned. So that's Esau slaying Jacob. Prepare slaughter for his children.
A little bit more.
Their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, saith Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and sons and nephews, saith Yahweh.
Son and
See that? All that.
Like you said, male.
Anything that's a male, anything that can produce sperm.
That sounds like hell on earth, man. That sounds like hell on earth.
It
right
does.
Hey, I think what he just passed, hey, so shit. Hey, with that being said, hey, all the wickedness that he did, and then just go fall back, what y'all would seem as greatness and conquering and success, just go fall on his kids and his bloodline, man.
I think the
so
Lord
y'all
gonna bring
go,
him
y'all
back
go,
real quick.
This one right here, yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought Trump was
Hey, calm, man. So, hey, shit, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai start erasing from after this point on already. He already got this wrong answer off the sheet.
Hey, the Lord gonna bring him back real quick. He's gonna be a baby in a few minutes. He's
A baby.
in a few minutes. Whichever one that died.
Mr. Burns.
He thought he gonna get away. Go ahead.
This to back up the statement that the elder was making as far as the slaughter to the children. Is Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 28. Therefore said to them, saith the Lord God, there shall none of my words be prolonged anymore, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord. So he's bringing back our captivity before our eyes. We see this kingdom being brought down, nation rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. These nations starting to hate the whore. These nations saying, that are weak, one's weak saying they're strong. You see these nations basically rising up against this place, getting ready to cast it down. Yahweh Shai is ultimately going to do it, but he's gathering the nations to get so his word can come to pass. It's not being prolonged anymore. We done went through our captivity. He's brought us out of that and exalting us as he bringing this place down. And it's going to culminate with Yahweh Shai returning. And we've seen these things come to pass again. The Lord's word not returning to him void. Everything he says is going to come to pass. So Esau is going to come down sitting there dust, whether he like it or not.
He need to be in the dust. So this point right here, go ahead and finish that off.
It's Isaiah chapter 2, verse 4. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up a sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore.
Right, so all them Abram tanks, that they say the most deadly tank known to man, them Abram tanks, they're gonna have to beat that into some tractors. Cultivate the land. They ain't gonna be shooting no more 100 cows out of that thing.
And barrels gonna be turned into water pipes.
Yeah, they're gonna be watering the crops.
Yeah, we're gonna turn AI into an alarm clock.
Wake up. Look at that.
These two bombs gonna be crop dusters.
For real. All right, let's get on Joel chapter 3, verse 9. Yeah. Y'all were on.
Precept. You got precept over here. Are you gonna talk or something?
Go ahead.
Just quick precept. Just going into how Esau's gonna be wiped away in due time. Edom. Oh shit, she like it. All right. This is Psalm 103 and 15. It says, as for man, his days are as grass, as a flower of the field, so he flourisheth. You know, just like the natural process of a flower blooming, you know, getting to this prime, you know, and then falling down, you know, the life of the process of a plant, pretty much, man. It's just like the life of the process of a man. You know what I'm saying? And we're speaking in terms of Esau, Edom.
Right. Humanity. You're born on this earth, and then you grow and you show your fruit, and then that's it.
Yeah, like seasons.
Yeah, that's it. Now you got
one more. It says for the wind passeth over it, and it is gone, and the place thereof shall know it no more. You know, just about the point of Esau's kingdom falling. You know, he's not gonna be risen up anymore. He's not gonna have that high power anymore. That high stature of what he once had. It's gonna be no more. You know, he's gonna be in the dust, pretty much, man.
Right. That's what the scriptures say. If you believe in Yahweh Shai, you've overcome already. We can just ride this wave out, man. Wait for this to end, man.
Right. Yeah.
But we still got work to eat. That's that's the test, really. It's a beautiful process for the elect to be purged into gold. purified.
Right, and it's a good way of occupying our time while we're here. Because if we weren't teaching and studying and teaching, what would we be doing? You know what I'm saying? How would we occupy our time? We would have to be devoted to the system. So we have to have something to devote our time to while we're here.
And slave for Esau.
Huh?
And slave for Esau system.
Come.
We gotta do that so we work for y'all and y'all can. It's our turn.
Favor.
Yeah, get to work.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 39, verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies. So, Khan, man, hey, what more should we be doing, man? We should be focused on the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh. We should be focused on the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, indulging in His word, man, doing the things that are pleasing to Him. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what man or person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, man? What acts should you be carrying out, seeing all these things are going on? What acts should you be carrying out, seeing that all these things that the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai told us about beforehand coming into fruition, man?
Motherfuckers like that ruling the world.
Huh?
That's crazy. Motherfuckers look like that. Please get that.
I did.
Motherfuckers look like that. Ruling him over. You keep playing. Motherfuckers like that tell you how much you gonna make your whole life. Your whole life. Motherfuckers like that tell you, we went with another candidate that looked like that. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? It's like, bruh. Go ahead.
Hey, they did like a little what you call it, a poll, a toll, whatever the case may be. Basically like, hey, you got Idumeans, incarcerated Idumeans, then you got Jake, then you got incarcerated Jake. The regular Idumeans, all right, boom, they getting a job like this. Incarcerated Idumeans, it's like a 50% chance that they get it. Then you go to regular Jake, they've never been incarcerated. Their chances of getting a job is lower than the chances of incarcerated Idumeans getting it, man.
So 75% incarcerated Idumeans, 57% incarcerated by Idumeans, 14% non-incarcerated, never been incarcerated Jakes, and 6% incarcerated Jakes.
Hey, Con, and just like the bishop said, man, shit like that. That's why surely oppression making for wise man mad, man. Look at the pressure being applied on us, who it's coming from, man.
This book of Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 5 says, there is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceedeth from the ruler. It says folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. You got folly like that right there. All right, like the bishop talking about. All right, folly and wickedness. These people are the border of wickedness. Okay, and they're set in great dignity. And it says, the rich sit in low place. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. So that's an error right now. This whole place is an error. Okay, you got princes that are again, the rich sitting in low place right now, and folly and wickedness ruling this place. Got the earth mourning, okay, and the people vexed, the saints vexed.
Turn.
All right, let's get Joel 3:9.
Joel chapter 3 and verse 9, proclaim Jesus among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty man, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up.
Right, so now this is the time that we're in. It's an alarm being sounded, all right? The Lord is sounding off alarm. He's going to war with these nations. It's going to be the last war that you see on this earth, the end all tell-all. Right, you're going to have the war of Yahweh Shaphat, or Armageddon, right? Then what's that going to lead to? World War III. And what's that going to lead to? The destruction of America.
What that's going to lead to?
Our salvation. All right, go ahead. All the way to 14.
Beat your plowshare into swords, and your
spears,
pruning hooks, into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assembly.
And that's the Lord rising for the nations up to come up against this place, Babylon the Great, which is the United States of America.
Hey, Con, if I may add on, you had India, China just came out with a new missile, man. I forget what they was called, but hey, that's the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua lifting up these other nations, man, to stand up against Babylon. You know, all right. That way they can play out what prophecy can play out, man. Hey, that way the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua words will not return to him void, man. So the things that he has said, they're going to be established. They're going to come to pass. No ifs and buts about it.
Assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen and gather yourselves together round about thither, cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord.
And the Lord's gonna call his mighty ones to come down. And that's why we don't know what that is traveling outside in the Milky Way. So he's gonna cause his mighty ones to come down. And then some of them already here. If you go back, what is that? Daniel chapter 10, where the angel was speaking to Daniel, he said, now go that way, Daniel, I must fight to help the Persians or the fight with, who's on the Babylonians? Yeah, the Persians fight the Babylonians. See that? So we don't know what's going on.
Yep, he had to do that so they could make way for the Greeks to come in.
Good. See that? So the Lord is predicted. He controls everything. So understanding and knowing that makes our mindset even more peaceful, because we know the Lord is controlling everything. You know what I'm saying?
That's like the only peace we got nowadays.
Right. Yeah. Right. Go ahead.
Let the heathen be awakened and come up of the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
Right. So the Lord's like telling these other nations that they no longer need to be at rest. He rising up even somebody get Isaiah 14 and 10, start at 9, I think it's all the way to 11. But he's rising these other nations up. All right, go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 9.
And why is he doing that, man? He's doing that to bring this place down. To bring the rich man down. Like going into the rich man of Lazarus. Somebody get James chapter 5 on deck real quick.
Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming.
Right, but what does he do? He stir up hell all over the place. Right? So all that hell is moved to meet thee at thy coming. You don't F with everybody on this earth and think that you were gonna get away with it scot-free. Yeah. Just because you blessed
It stir up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth.
Stir up the dead, rising these other nations up, even the chief ones on the earth. Read that one part again, Bakar.
Verse 12.
Yeah.
This is Joel chapter 3 and verse 12. Let the heathen be awakened.
See that?
And come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
What did he say? What did he say? Read that. Now read this. Bakar.
Hell from beneath is moved for thee. Isaiah 14 and verse 9. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming, and stir up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth.
See that? So the Lord is rising these nations up to come against this place. Go ahead.
It have raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us?
Art thou become like unto us? What is that saying? Let the weak say that I am strong. Pause that real quick. Go ahead, Bakar.
Joel chapter 3 and verse 13. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is reaped.
Right.
Right. Come get up. Come get. I'm finna restart.
Get you down, I think.
Joel chapter 3 and verse 13. Put ye into sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full. The vats overflow, for their wickedness is great.
Verse 14 too.
Multitude, at the valley of the decision, for the day of the Lord is near, at the valley of decision.
Right, so the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. That's over there in Kidron. So the Lord's going to draw everybody over there to that area, right? And then it's going to get utter chaos. And what is that going to do? That's going to ignite what's going to happen to this place, man. That's going to ignite World War III. Guess who's going to show up? Dancing. With a great shout. You know, inciting the riot. Yahushua in the midst of all that. Right? What? To come deliver his elect. You see that? That's beautiful. Matter of fact, let's go with it. Flow with it. Somebody got that James 5?
James.
Yeah.
Chapter 5, verse 1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you.
Right, because he thought he didn't think he was gonna be ever have any miseries. He said, I shall never see widowhood. Go ahead.
Your riches are corrupted, your garments moth eaten.
Man, listen. It's so crazy. All right, the riches are corrupted and garments moth eaten. All right. So the covering has holes in it, and the money that they use, the dollar, man, is corrupted, right? It's really monopoly money backed by de facto, and what they impose it on everybody through the military of NATO and the United States.
Anybody that hold it go through hell.
Anybody that hold it go through hell.
Even in the communities. You hold it, somebody want to take it from you.
Right.
The system based on the dollar, you can't pay your bills anymore. If you had gold and silver and a farm, you'd be able to take care of everything. But a farm system.
Idumea and versus Idumeans, they slay one another to get the insurance from the
and it's devalued. Even though it say 20 on it, it's still not even worth that.
Right.
It become a cancer to anybody's reserve that's holding it.
It say 100 on it, but it took 5 cents to make it.
Right. Hey, everywhere you go, they allow you to use American dollars, but I don't think they allow you to do that in Kuwait. Do you know in Kuwait, $1 US, it takes $3 US to equal one whatever their currency is in Kuwait. You know, and that's why they try to control everything over there, because of the oil. See, their money is backed by oil. But what does America do? They forces everybody to use the dollar to trade in oil.
So that's why the war started.
Right.
More robbing, stealing, and unaliving based around the dollar. It's been but a corruption to the earth since that was created. 1913, when they added it to the American currency.
Come on, man.
Hey, how you just talking about monopoly? This is just a big board. They just keep going around, collecting 200, collecting 200. Eventually, they're gonna go bankrupt.
But that's what it was meant to do. Because you see, in the game Monopoly, you're supposed to recycle that money. That's what an economy does, right? But what did they do? What happened when all these nations started giving up their gold, right, for these dollars, right? The amount of money that was on the earth, the amount of dollars that was on the earth that at that time was supposed to be recycled. But what started happening, they started printing more money. And these other nations, like France, were like, wait a minute, where are you getting all these extra dollars from? Huh?
Yeah. What war was that? That was Vietnam.
I think it's Vietnam. Yeah.
War of Vietnam.
And then Nixon did the Nixon shot. Took away the gold standard. And then after that, they gave those princes over there in the Middle East that are controlling the oil.
Yeah, OPEC.
OPEC nation, their own printing press, so they can print their own dollars. So it's devaluing the dollar. That's why your gold is cankered, your money is cankered. You see that? So now the value, there's no more supply and demand. So it's not hard to get this currency. So it's not even worth anything.
You want that?
Because then what you have, like after 2020, quantitative easing, print to infinity. It kept printing more dollars and more dollars and more dollars. It wasn't stimulating the economy. Is creating that economic bubble so they can purposely burst it and bring forth the new system.
That don't happen around.
Habakkuk 2:5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine,
the confusion
through their business, he is a proud man.
Because he's able to get over on everybody like that and oppress everybody with this fake money system. He's proud. He's like, yeah, I did that.
Yep. Neither keepeth at home.
So then what does he do? He goes from continent to continent to continent to do the same thing.
Busybody.
Busybody.
Who enlargeth his desires as hell, man. Everywhere they set their desires that they bring nothing but hell. Look at Gaza. And is as deaf and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. That's why the Lord said he's going to rain wrath upon him while he is eating, because they devoured us and they still devour it to this day. Going into their new world order. It says, shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him? Besides saying our dogs become as weak as we, they're going to say this as well. And say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. They increasing all this in his land and riches, and they don't belong to them. How long, and to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. That's that thick that bubble.
That bubble. The Lord gonna bust their bubble.
That's right. I'll leave it there.
Ponzi scheme. Yeah, that's what America is, a Ponzi scheme. It's like an upside down pyramid.
Yeah, they
right?
call it MLM or something like that.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they use the American dream, the falsehood of the American dream to really oppress people.
That's
So
why
like-
they have. That's why they have entertainers and all that showing the goal all on TV, actors and shit. So you chase after some of the shit. 1% of people are never even fucking attained.
Right, and within that, what about the people that are just so set on chasing the paycheck? They ain't even looking for all that flashy shit. They just trying to eat.
Right.
They're just trying to eat. Like you see people talking about he sold his soul for the bad. Man, people selling their soul for these jobs. Like I see people not do this work no more because of the pressure of the system. That's how much pressure the devil will put on you. So if you ain't got your mind on your how about shooting outside, you subject to vanity at any given time. You see what I'm saying? Because that's how much pressure this whole system holds up. People be worrying about, oh, I gotta pay my bills. I got my children gotta eat. See how the devil uses the things that are around you against you and try to alter your mindset. That's why we gotta stay focused on your how about shooting outside.
Go.
You know?
Proverbs. Oh, my bad.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go to Proverbs 23 and I'm not saying precept, not Proverbs.
I got a proverb over here.
Real quick. Real fast. Proverbs 23 and 4, just to back you up. Labor not to be rich, and cease from thy own understanding.
Yeah, we have to cease from our own understanding, because what does our understanding consist of the mindset that we have, because what the world created us into be. But that's why Paul said you got to put off the old man and put on the new man, and we have to be groomed in what the Lord wants us to be.
Right.
All in all, but the things that we went through before we got to that point are significant on the creature that the Lord is creating us into, because that oppression gives us that balance. Now we come out of that and rest in the Lord. Now we don't want to go back to the bullshit that we see, but some people are too blind to see that they're even being oppressed.
Yep.
You see that?
Yep. And now they got us under this new system with the internet and AI and social media and streaming. And now it's like that's the only best way to make money now. Right. And they pushing everybody like sheep into that damn door. And even us, you know, everybody on the internet now. So it says, "Will thou set thine eyes?" So we got to do that with be moderate, as if you're getting wealth on the internet. You know, don't set yourself up for a trap and don't fall into envy. They say the scriptures say people should be lovers of their own selves. And that's all we see on there nowadays, man. You got poverty all out here. You got Floyd Mayweather and them showing off the money. All these rappers with stacks of money, and there's nothing but poverty on there.
Right.
You know
Yeah, it's like and that's why you walk around with all that security, bro. Like you.
Like, do I really want that type of fame?
Nah.
No, man. But I do want to. The Lord said, "Give me neither poverty nor riches."
Right.
You know, but give me that which is sufficient unto me, that I won't turn against you.
God.
It says, "Wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not?" No, the Lord says, "Set your eyes upon the kingdom. Seek the kingdom of heaven first. For riches certainly make themselves wings; they fly away as an eagle toward heaven. Eat thou not the bread of him that hath an evil eye, neither desire thou his dainty meats."
Period, point blank, physically and spiritually. Bottom line. All right. Let's get this. Did we go all the way to 14, Joel? All right. Let's get Revelation 9 and 12.
Book of Revelation, chapter 9 and verse 12. One woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter.
All right, see that? So now that's what we just read that in Joel. What's been the preparation that's being put together for the Third World War. All right, let's get on. Let's keep going with that. Revelation 11 and 12, all the way to 14.
This is Revelation 11 and 12.
You looked at my book.
It said, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying to them, "Come up hither." And they ascended up to heaven in the cloud, and their enemies beheld them.
So this is what we have to look forward to. The Lord said, and they heard a voice from heaven saying, "Come up hither." So imagine a chariot hovering over you, and they're saying, like, "Come up hither." How we gonna get there?
You know how long we've been waiting to hear that voice?
Again. You know what I'm saying? We're telling the Lord, "Come down here." Come down here.
Please.
And then what we're gonna hear, no, you come up here. You come here, and we're gonna be able to. And he said they ascended. They ascended. That's what John saw. He said, like, of course, angels gonna be, you know what I'm saying, you know, scooping people up. But John saw them ascending unto the clouds, man, unto these chariots, man.
Hey, Con. And if I may add on, it's kind of going from point to another point, going back a little bit. But it was a Jake man. I seen a video on Instagram. It was like a Sticks video, you know. It was an old lady that worked for NASA saying that, oh yeah, man, those aliens in the UFOs are tall black men. And then the Jake dude was like, hey, damn. Hey, come get us, man. You see who ruling over us? You see this? Hey, come get us. Beam us up, man. Hey, Sheila Preston making for Wise Man mad, man. We ready to get up out of here, man. Hey, all he needs is the truth, and he ready to go, you know? Hey, Howard Rogers out, man. Hey, he seemed solid on that, man. Hey, all he needed to know, hey, it was brothers like him inside them ships. Hey, shit, he ready to get the hell up out of here, man.
Man, add on to that, he also was saying, man, make sure you come and put your foot down on
Hey,
the
come on. Yeah, come on. Verse 13 of Revelation 11. And the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake.
That means all America, because it broke up in 10 FEMA zones. All down goes America. Go ahead.
And in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000, and the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the God of heaven.
Right, and that's what we're gonna do. Give glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua in that day. All right. So let's get that was 14.
No, this 14 right here. Okay. Verse 14, Revelation 11. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
So that's what we're entering to that third woe. That third world war is coming real quick. It's coming quick, fast, in a hurry. That's why it says in Matthew 24:6, it says, you shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, because the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans need to understand who their true power is. Father's name is Yahweh, Son's name is Yahushua. We were taught lies through Christianity, through slavery, right? It's time for us to break out of that mindset and return to our Creator. But, you know, majority of our people are not going to do that. Why? Because they weren't set up to do that. All right? But the Lord will have mercy on them after the missiles. All right, somebody get Amos 3 and 6.
Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Shall the trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
Right. We out here hollering to the top of our lungs, week in and week out, doing these lessons, and nobody concerned. You don't got no fear.
Hey, and then when it happened, they're like, what? Nobody told us.
They told you. No, they're gonna be like, damn, they told us. Damn, they told us.
Hey, then so they know that a prophet been among them.
Like that, and that's the point. It's not that they're not listening. These people are hoping that we're not telling the truth.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
When they see the come up hither part. Go ahead.
All the prophecy players. And shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation. See, they're not amazed now, they ain't impressed. That's all you got?
Look at these. So they start seeing us. They talk about these garments, and when they start seeing us floating in these garments,
this ain't enough for you?
They're gonna see us with white ones on.
So far beyond all that they look for. And this is the point he was making. And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves. Each person walking by, you're going to say within yourself. You're going to be a witness to yourself inside your vessel. And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness. And they think this is madness. And his end to be without number. How is he numbered among the children of God, and his lot is among the saints? Like, oh, it ain't us. How is it them?
What? You mean to tell me that's exactly how they're gonna feel? Like, because now when they look at us as the scum of the earth, you know. But then when the Lord, it said, what does it say? In the places that you will put to shame, I shall make you give you praise in all places that you will put to shame. Thus saith the God of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, the creator of the whole universe. All right, any precepts? Precepts. Go ahead.
This Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. Second Ezra 15 and 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not
He's talking about the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Those are his people that were led to the slaughter. Those are the people that were led to sweet baby Jesus. Those are the people that were led to falsehood, to the churches. Right? They need to believe in Yahweh and Yahushua. Go ahead.
I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm.
When that mighty hand and stretched out arm is Yahushua, big and mighty.
And smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. And that's what it all comes down to. The Lord not going to suffer the righteousness to receive the judgment of this wicked place. He's going to move them out the way, and then he's going to bring the ultimate judgment of fire, that nuclear indignation that he's going to bring upon this place. And that's what this place has coming. That's how he's going to break the foundation of this place. But the 2/3 of our people, they hear that and they don't care. They don't think that judgment's coming. They think the Lord loves them as they are. They got that Babylon cup in their hand, that American dream. That's the name of the liquor in that cup, the American dream. They get a sip of that and they know this place ain't going to stop. Look at this cup in my hand. But that cup is in the Lord's hand ultimately, and he's gonna dump that out and put some indignation juice in there to make you put a sip on that. And that's what our people don't realize. You have to pay for your transgressions, your sins, your wickedness. And the Lord will make you pay that debt. Death by pain.
All right, let's get Isaiah 13 and 3. Oh, you can start at 1.
It's Isaiah chapter 13, verse 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah...
The who?
The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah, the son of Amoz, did see.
Amos.
Amos. Okay. Verse 2, lift up ye a banner upon the high mountain.
All right, exhort the voice, exert our voices, man. Lift up our voice as a trumpet. That banner is the standard of you know what I'm saying? The spirit of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. All right. On a high mountain, what is it talking about? This government right here. Go ahead.
Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand.
Shake the hand. We're rebuking our people for dwelling in this wicked place and becoming subject to the vanities in this wicked place and thinking that's our way of life and that's exactly how we should be living. But no, we're here to rebuke them, reprove, rebuke, and exhort at all costs. Go ahead.
Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the noble.
Right, we're gonna take this all the way up into the where's City Hall at? All the way over there somewhere. You see what I'm saying?
Him and Plaza.
Him and Plaza. There too. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, because a lot of times when we are here teaching, a lot of them be judges, boss, mayors. Matter of fact, we see the sheriff walking by all the time. And when you go to your job, this represents your job too. You gotta keep the laws there too, man. So even you keeping the laws and keeping your beard, that's all you lifting up a standard in this place.
Hey, John, literally putting the forward first.
Verse 3. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for my anger.
Right, what did it say in Joel? Cause that mighty one to come down here.
Right, that's right. The Lord said, yeah, go ahead out there and stand up. Don't worry, I got you. I already set up everybody for you. Go ahead, raise that standard up. Go ahead with the front of the parade. We're going to follow behind.
Right. What was that, damn. What was that movie that had Michael B. Jordan in it?
Ken?
Yeah, and he had found a gun or something. Yeah. See that? Oh, he found a
Little boy name was he was either Elijah.
Elijah. He found a thing.
Pew pew.
Yeah.
You found a projectile launching apparatus.
Yeah. From a different planet, right? And couldn't nobody get it to work, but when he put his hands on it, it worked. But they came and took it from him. But what did they say? No, don't worry about it. You good. We'll be back. You see that? So the Lord say, hey, y'all good. We coming for you. Like, so the Lord is waking up his mighty ones.
Hey.
As we prepare on earth, It's like with the Marine troops and the ground troops that go in and infiltrate, right? You're going to have the Air Force, the Navy, all that stuff.
Yeah, imagine how the angels feel. He coming up to them like, you. That's why the scripture say that even the angels desire to look into what we're doing. They would love to come down here and do what we're doing. But they getting selected up there too. That's right. Some of them not going to be selected. They're going to have to wait because, you know, once you pass on and become an angel anyway.
Yeah.
So some of them going to have to wait until, you know, 1,000 years or so.
Yeah.
Being born into the kingdom.
Yeah.
Hey, this is our projectile shooting apparatus that nobody else was able to use but us selected few, man. So, Con, hey, what you say you said? Wait, we'll be back. Hey, that's what the Lord telling us, man. Hey, that's why we got to be occupied in prophecies, man. We got to indulge in this weapon that he gave us, learn how to use it, learn how to wield it. So when we come back, hey, shit, it's game time, man.
You say unstoppable force. What you always say? Immovable objects.
Yeah, what happens when an immovable object meets an unstoppable force?
Unstoppable force.
What's going to happen is going to be an explosion.
That's what Esau said. I should not be moved.
Right.
But
what's going to happen, you're going to find out if that unstoppable force was really unstoppable or not.
Oh, shit. They say the force is more moving than any motion. The passive will go through all things.
All things.
Hey, so what you said again? What you, unstoppable force would mean what?
An immovable object.
Yeah, but it worked both ways.
Hey, Con, shit, you go get a WW3 with the real Big Bang. That's gonna be the Big Bang right there, man. Hey, that quote unquote unmovable. What? How you said it again?
Unmovable object.
Unmovable object. Hey, Con, that unmovable object shit. We gonna be found out. It's gonna get moved so much. It's gonna make the Earth real to and fro, man. So Con, yeah, that immovable object gonna be moved so much it's gonna cause the Earth to reel to and fro like a junket itself, man. You know, hey, and that juggernaut force that's coming for that immovable object is the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man.
You want any more to Isaiah?
Real quick, I'm gonna put that real quick.
16 and 8.
No, that's not
This is 2 Thessalonians 2:7. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way.
Hey, so Con, man, he getting ready to be taken out of the way, man. The Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah letting everything go around, hey, until that set time come. And that set time is coming up. Hey, shit, soon. We don't know the day, nor the hour, nor the minute, nor the second, nor the Father knows. But guess what? That's why we got to stay ready so we can be ready when that time come, man. And guess what? Hey, your ass gonna get wiped off the map, man, when that time gets it.
Matthew 17:20. You keep speaking. And Yahushua said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, unmovable, remove hence to yonder place.
And that's what we doing, man. Prophesying down this sinful kingdom, man. Hey, making it move out of the way by faith in the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man. We have that faith of a mustard seed. Yahweh, hey, even greater, man. But hey, at the basis of the minimum, the size of a mustard seed, man. So therefore, boss, indulging and growing in this truth, hey, shit, we getting 1,000 times that, man. So you damn believe this mountain is gonna be moved, man. That wicked government is gonna be moved. That wicked restitution is gonna be moved, you know.
Because our faith is really the root of a bigger tree. What you call the mustard seed grows up to be the biggest amongst the trees.
Hey, come on, man.
So the Lord knows the potential of that mustard seed. What it really is a kingdom. All right. Let me continue. It says, and you shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, basically get the hell out of the way, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. But the word got to be spoken first.
Hey, come get ye to yonder out of this place, move over yonder, get out my way so I can continue down my path to get to the destination where I'm going, man. So guess what? Hey, wickedness has to be taken off the earth in order for that righteous restitution to be set. You know, so with that being said, this government is going to have to be gone in order for that righteous restitution to be set, man. So get ye yonder out of the way. And that's what's happening right now. Coming into fruition, whether they know it or not, man. Whether they see it or whether they don't. Whether they hear, whether they forbear, is coming to pass, man. The Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah say his word is not going to return it to him void. So guess what? Shit, that's already a loss right there for that immovable object. You getting moved already and you don't even know it.
All right, let's get continue to Isaiah. Did we make it to 3?
Well, matter of fact, we're on 3 right now. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 3. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness.
Right. So this last end all tell all war that's finna happen, conflict that's finna happen on earth, the Lord finna bring the thunder. The mighty ones down.
Going back to Satan falling like lightning, the First World War, it kicked off within a week after the assassination of the Ferdinand. The country started declaring war with onto one another within 1 week, and that's how World War I got started. All right, and it's going to happen even faster this time. All right, like lightning, Esau's going to fall.
Yeah, only thing we waiting on is a Revelation 13 and 16. Once that happens, take about 30 seconds. The missile's gonna be shot off.
And shit, they already getting that going. Hey, what is the Genius Act that was going on a couple months ago?
Real quick, just to back him up. Habakkuk 2 and 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, Zaria. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. But at the end it shall speak. It's about that appointed time. And then once the Lord triggers that moment, they can't stop it. I think his name was Zbigniew Zabriskie, that one that kicked off World War I with Ferdinand.
The assassination?
Yeah. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. That appointed time you were just talking about.
Because everyone sees the tumultuousness going on right now, but they think, Trump talking to Putin, he talks to, he talks peace, all this stuff like that, but it's going to happen very, very soon at an appointed time, like the Quan read.
Yep.
This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 4, verse 37, just to back up the point that the elder and the brothers already brought up. Verse 37 of 2nd Esdras, chapter 4. By measure hath he measured the time, and by number hath he numbered the time. And he doth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. So the Lord done set everything up to happen in this time. He meticulously placed everything to happen when it's supposed to happen. Right. And guess what? Now that the Lord has set everything in order and put everything in place, Isaiah 55, everything that he said was going to happen is going to happen. Everything that the Lord put in place is going to happen. He's not going to disturb it. He's not going to stop it. He's not going to do anything to it until a said measure be fulfilled.
Hey, when a huge slew of dominoes falls, you only got to touch one. That's it.
That's deep. Many crowns. On his head should be many crowns.
You got that? All right, let's get a couple of cruise ships and shut it down so we can get everybody home out of this way. Proverbs 21 and 21. Zephaniah 3 and 8.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 21 and verse 21. He that followeth after righteousness and mercy findeth life, righteousness and honor.
And that's what we're searching for, man. That's what we're searching for. And as we're searching for that, the Lord is destroying this place. So as we're cleansing ourselves and following after righteousness and being groomed and beautified by Yahweh, by Shem Yahushai. See, that beautification is coming spiritually now, not physically when he gave us the law. So we're going to be totally beautified when he puts the laws in our inward part. You see what I'm saying? Right now we're in a condition that like the pressure that's being placed upon us now, we're still not going to break. But what it is, it's condition of our mind for us to be prepared for the things that we're about to see in the near future. All right?
I got a precept to that.
Huh?
I got a precept to that.
Proverbs
21:21.
Yeah.
This is Isaiah 54 and 14. It says, in righteousness shalt thou be established. Thou shalt be far from oppression, for thou shalt not fear, and from terror, for it shall not come near thee. It says, in righteousness you shall be established, man. So, hey, leaning on Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai, following after their ways, being upon the shoulders of Yahweh Shai, man. Because Yahweh Shai is the foundation, you know, and we seek our roots within Yahweh Shai, we won't be moved, man.
We won't be moved, man. That's beautiful, man.
Right, we've been moving everywhere. He said, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest.
Wow.
Every time we set something, every time we get planted somewhere, we get eviction notice. Hey, Zephaniah 3 and 8 real quick.
This is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8. Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdom to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
You know what? We can end it on that so we can get everybody to the house. You know what I'm saying? Hey, read it one more time so we can close it out.
This is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8. Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
All right, with that being said, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying and serve the purpose for the hopeful elect, the ones that truly believe in the name of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. To close it out, I want to give all glory and praise to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit of truth, in the proper true name. I want to say Kal,
Halayim, La, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Ha, Rakah, Kodash, Mama.
Double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone, and double honors to our elder apostle, our Heroine down here in the Lions Den camp as well. Salutations to the Akim that are pushing this truth, sincerity, and truth. And peace and blessing to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. Shalom.
Shalom.
ETA.
ETA.
Bush.
Where's
That was a swell time, fellas.
where's that button?
Hey, hold up. Hey, we live still. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, I gotta take it out. Elder.